Hi, this is Anne. I'm going to share with you my overview on 28 Forex pairs for this week. If you are new to the order block trading strategy, you can visit our YouTube channel here, StarseedFX, and we already have the guide, the order block trading strategy. The whole course will take you less than an hour. You will understand how the order block trading strategy works. Alright, so let's begin. And some of you who are a day trader or a scalper, you can take a note, because even though that I will analyze the market based on daily, you can take advantage and I will let you know how. Alright, so basically I'm going to analyze almost all the pair and will let you know which one is a good to trade or which one that you just better to skip it. So you can take a note for that. Alright, let's start right now from Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar has been sideways around here and finally it breaks below. So here is our swing high, this is our swing low, and here is the break of structure, and our order block is the last bullish candle before the breakout happens. So here is your order block. It will take quite some time from price to reach this order block, or probably it will not reach at all. So basically, Aussie dollar is in a downtrend. But for you who are scalper or a day trader, you can actually take advantage with this situation. How? Now you know there is high probability that this price can go to this order block, alright? Now what you can do, you can go to lower time frame. For example, let's go to H1. So now you see that there is the space from here to here. We don't know if the market could go here, but that is a possibility. So if the market could go over here, then you can buy, and your target ideally is this order block. As long as it still gives you a higher percentage in terms of risk reward, you still can take this trade even though it is a counter trend. If you want to be safe, then you just can wait to sell once the price reaches this order block. Alright, now I just show it to you on H1. We don't know on M15 or M5, it could give you massive return because we know that the price can go to daily order block. Alright, so this is tradable. So now you know that you can use this market analysis for you to trade. If the price is far enough to the order block, you can counter trend from a lower time frame. If you want to be safe, then you just wait, go to H4 or H1 for example, and then look left. Now here is the order block around the H1, so you can place your pending order in there. Okay, let's go to Aussie Canadian. Here, Aussie Canadian to me, it's not really tradable. If you can see around here, last week it was tradable. Last week I drew this and I think I sent it for the order block alert. Now here was the last order block and it has been hit by this. Basically our target is the last low over here, which is already been hit. So to me this Aussie Canadian is not really tradable, but if you go to lower time frame it may be still tradable. But I like to trade something that is very clear, like for example Aussie dollar. Now the price is already here, so there is high probability even if we do counter trend, we still can get a nice return over here to reach this order block. Let's go to Aussie Swiss franc right now. This is tradable. So here is our swing high, this is the swing low, and here is the break of structure, and our order block is the last bullish candle before the breakout happened. This is the sell order block. If you want to sell, you want to wait until the price reaching this order block. If you are a day trader or scalper, you may want to keep buying from here and your take profit target should be this order block. There is enough space for you around here to actually buy, hoping to reach this one. But that is a counter trend. Can it be profitable? Yes, of course, but you really have to manage your trade wisely, okay? So in this case, I'm not telling to go ahead buy. You still have to manage your trade wisely. Like again, you go to H1, for example, here there is the break of structure over here. So your order block is the last bullish candle before the breakout happened. So you can put the pending order over here. Now your take profit target ideally is this one. Now for example, you want to take it at 50%. look, it can give you 1 to 20, even though this is actually a counter trend. So if you feel comfortable even with the counter trend and you know where the price is heading, it's really an okay. I often do that, but again, you want to aim based on the higher time frame target. Okay, in this case, this order block right now, when the price has reached this order block around this area, where is your take profit target? Again, always look left. So here for sell, this is your take profit target, but later when the price reach around this area. So for now, you basically can aim to buy until reaching this order block. Let's go to Aussie Yen. This is also very tradable to me. So here is the swing high, this is the swing low, and here is the breakout structure, the BLS over here. And our order block is the last bullish candle before the breakout happened. Now take a look again. There is a lot of space around here where you can take advantage. It looks like right now on Aussie mostly will be a counter trend, but it still can give you a nice risk reward if you trade it on a lower time frame. Alright, so the next time if the price has reached the sell order block around here, your take profit target would be this one for sell later when the price is already reached here. Okay, as for now, if you are willing to do a counter trend, you also can do that, but I do not recommend you do it from daily. You just do it from lower time frame, like maybe from H1 to M15, even M1 if you want. Okay, now let's go to Aussie New Zealand. This is rather confusing to me. I wouldn't even mark it. Okay, look at that, it's not really clear to me, it's just obvious by the eyes. Let's continue to Canadian yen. This is still tradable to me. So here is our swing high, this is our swing low, and here is the breakout structure. Let me put the boss here, the breakout structure, and our order block is the last bullish candle before the breakout happened. This is the sell order block. Now here, pretty close to the sell order block, and I wouldn't buy around this area. I would looking for buy probably when this price close, because it's a high price rejection, and then so maybe starting this day, which is already late. This is Monday, right? I'm sorry, I'm making this video Monday. I supposed to do it the last few days. So anyway, if this is too close to sell order block, I would just wait until it reach the order block and we start looking for sell opportunities when the price reach here. In this instance, your take profit target later on, by the time the price has reached the order block, here is your take profit target. Okay, for those who are very new, let me tell you how to decide if an order block you want to trade or not. First, it is clear, like I show it to you. Here is swing high, swing low, breakout structure, and the order block is the last bullish candle for sell, and for buy is the last bearish candle, the opposite. So you always want to make sure here between the order block, the whole candle of the order block to the last low, if it gives you less than 1 to 5, you do not want to take it. At least that's for me. If you feel satisfied with 1 to 3, then you can go ahead. Also, what I usually do, I always put it at 50% of the order block if I want to enter it directly where I find the order block. Take a look, it gives me almost 1 to 9. Yeah, let's say 1 to 8. I will just put it at 50%. So here my stop loss, and maybe I just could like this, click pending sell if you use the same tool like me, like this. And here is the entry, and then click send order, and here is my take profit, something like that. So you can start it like that if you like. Okay, it is not that you had to do it. This is just an example. Okay, so let's go to Canadian Swiss franc. This is also tradable to me. It's very clear. So here is the swing high, and this is the swing low, and here is the breakout structure, and the order block is the last bullish candle before the breakout happened, and it happens to be here. Okay, and this is very close again to the price, and I'm not going to do a counter trend whenever it's too close. You only want a counter trend when it still gives you at least 1 to 10, for example, around this area when this price closed, so you can search looking for break above over here to buy. But right now it's already really close to the order block for sell, so you better don't do anything. Just wait until the price reach this order block. If you feel comfortable with this, again, you just can place pending order around here at 50%. I always suggest putting at 50% when you trade directly from D1, H4 or H1, because it usually gives you a better risk reward, and your target again is the last low over here. here is your take profit target. So if you think this is really good, you can place pending order around here. But please, this video is for educational purpose only. I do not tell you to go ahead. This is just how I view the market. I just show you if I feel comfortable with it. That's what I usually do. All right. Maybe you wanna check it later on H4 first, for example, or on H1. Is up to you. I just want to show it to you the market direction and the good way if you want to trade around the order block area. Let's continue with Swiss franc yen right now. This is not really confusing. If we choose the swing high, swing low, this is the swing high and this is the swing low. I would consider this like a hidden order block. Look, this is a swing high, swing low, and here is the break of structure, and the order block is the last bullish candle before the breakout happened. Now, but prior to that, there is also the break of structure over here, where this is the swing low and here is the swing high, and the order block was the last bearish candle before the breakout happened. In this case, it was failed. This is probably confused to some people. So if you kind of doubt on the pair, you just skipped it. You just don't want to trade it. I may be not seeing it clearly. If I doubt with this particular order block, just forget it. Remember that you have 28 pairs, all right? Some people sometimes focus only on one pair all the time. To me, it is not that bad. I always limit myself to only focus 2 or 3 pairs maximum during trading to have a running trade, so that I focus, for example, right now on Aussie dollar. And then I will just forget the rest, because I feel that Aussie dollar can give me a very good return. Then I will just focus on that, because that one pair alone can give you 1 to 20, for example. But then on the other hand, sometimes Aussie dollar is rather confusing. So why should I force myself to stay only on Aussie dollar when I see another pair or actually give me a good chance or better opportunities? So I do not limit myself to only one specific pair all the time. You gotta be open-minded, because there are many pairs that actually very clear for you to trade, that gives you a high probability for winning trades. So why should you force yourself into 1 or 2 pairs? You just got to know which pairs that you want to trade. Like right now, Aussie dollar is good even for a counter trend. Then you take a note, and maybe you want to looking for opportunities for this. And then if you take a look, Aussie Canadian is not, skip it. And then if you think like Aussie Swiss franc is a good opportunity, even though this is not major, if it still gives you a good return, then why not? Rather than you're focusing on euro dollar, but then it will keep giving you losses, because basically the market is either sideways or choppy. That is my opinion. You just trade whatever pairs as long as it gives you a clear direction in the market. All right. So now let's go to Euro AUD. This is clear. And even though everything is clear, I still would suggest you to take no more than 3 at a time, because by taking 2 or 3, it can give you quite a good return. Here is the swing high, here is the swing low, and this is the break of structure. And our order block is the last bearish candle before the breakout happened. Now there is still empty space around here. You can do counter trend for sell to reach this order block. If you want to be safe, you just gotta wait. Maybe quite a few days around here, we don't know. I think if you go to lower time frame from M15 and M5, you still can get over 1 to 10. I believe that around this area. You can try. So you just can take a look and follow based on the rule. You only want break below, because your target is this one. The market on the lower time frame is starting to go down. If you want to put pending order around here, here is the swing high, swing low, break of structure. So here is your order block. This blue one, there is order block below that you can target, and I think it still can give you more than 1 to 10. Let's take a look. Like for example over here, yeah, more than 1 to 15. Even you take the whole candle. Here also more than 1 to 10, and if you take it 50%, it can take more than 1 to 20, even though this is a counter trend. Okay, so this is a very good to be traded. Now let's go to Euro Canadian. This is already reaching its order block, so let's just mark it the swing high, swing low. Here is the swing high, this is the swing low, and here is the break of structure. Let's put it in here. And our order block is the last bearish candle before the breakout happened. Now what you can do when you are around the order block like this, you can go to lower time frame, H4 for example. Look left. Hold on a second. Let me just change this color so it's not going to confuse you, okay? So let's choose to the gray one and you go to H4. The price has reached the order block, and then when you look left, here is the order block on H4. Your order block is the last bearish candle before the breakout happened because it breaks above. So this is the breaks above for the daily, and this is for H4. Let's put this one. This is daily order block, so this is H4 order block. So maybe you want to start putting pending order around here. It's up to you. And another thing, if you feel like I'm afraid if I put it too tight like this on 50% or like this, it make you feel afraid that it will hit a stop loss. You just can put it a stop loss here at the last low, but you want to wait that the price want to come back here or on 50% of the order block. Look, it still can give you 1 to 6 to the last high of daily. So your target, even though you enter from H4 or H1, you always want to target the last high of daily. Now this is H4 and you can also go to H1. Now if you go to H1, you take a look, it's getting smaller if you want to snipe. And there is another one over here because this is another break above. This is break above and this is also break above. So there are two possibilities if you look like this. So you want to take both of them. At least that's me, all right? Because it usually can give you over 1 to 20. Let's take a look. You see that? It's almost 1 to 30 to the last high. And if you take this one, the whole candle, it gives you exactly 1 to 20. If you want to put 50%, it gives you 1 to 40. So that is how I usually trade the market. If I see there are two order blocks within the daily order block like this, I usually just put two pending order. I know that either one will win or either one will lose or both of them will lose. If both of them are losing, I will just re-enter at least one of them. Why? Because it can give me like 1 to 40. Who doesn't want to get 1 to 40 even if I have to lose 4 times in a row? It doesn't matter. At least that's for me, okay? So now this is already around the order block and this is still an okay. So I think you can start looking for buy opportunity, but I would suggest to wait at least to reach the H4 order block around here, okay? Now let's go to Euro Swiss franc. This is not really great to me because there is a sideway around here. The price may go lower, you see, before going up to take this order block. So let's go to Euro pound. Here is the swing high, here is the swing low, this is the break of structure, and our order block is the last bearish candle before the breakout happened, this one. And this is very close, so you do not want to do any counter trend here. I think the price is gonna go higher, so probably it will reach this one. At least you can aim this one rather than the first high. But you will see because this one, the price is almost hit our order block around here. This is buy order block. So let's wait and you can place an alert here. Right click, choose trading, choose alert. There you go. Okay, now let's go to Euro Yen. Euro Yen is rather clear. Here is the swing high. This is the swing low, and this is the break of structure, and our order block is the last bullish candle before the breakout happened. So this is our sell order block here. Is almost hit probably in a day or two, so you do not want to do any counter trend unless probably if you scalped it on M5 or M1, okay? So you just can put an alert here, and then you will want to start looking for sell opportunities the moment it hit the order block. All right, now let's go to Euro New Zealand. Euro New Zealand is clear right now. This is our swing high, here is our swing low, and this is the break of structure over here, and our order block is the last bearish candle before the breakout happened. You still have time around here. The price could go higher, but if you find the price breaks below on the lower time frame, you can start selling, and ideally your take profit target is this order block. So if you sell from here, it means that you are counter trend, okay? That if you do it from a lower time frame. Now let's go to euro dollar. Euro dollar is not really great to me at this moment. Take a look because it has a giant order block. This is the break of structure. This is our swing high. This is our swing low. And our order block is the last bullish candle before the breakout happened. You see why this is not great to me? Because the price make a break of structure, breaks below, and it directly hit the order block. If you measure the risk reward, take a look, not even 1-to-1. Take a look if we put it at 50%. It doesn't even take 1-to-3. So that's why I will just forget the US dollar for now. You see, this is the reason why I do not focus, or I just want to trade on euro, US dollar. No, I don't think so. You see, like if it is like this, doesn't give you a good risk reward, why would you trade it? Now let's go to Great Britain Aussie. Now this is good. Here is our swing high, this is our swing low, and here is the break of structure, and our order block is the last bullish candle before the breakout happened. Here is the buy order block, and I think we still have time if we want to sell counter trend to reach this order block. But again, you want to do that at least on H1, M15, M5. It will still give you more than 1-to-10, but you gotta check it because I haven't checked this one yet. So now let's just continue on Great Britain Canadian. This is a little bit confusing, so I will just skip it, okay? It zigzag, the move is really unpredictable to me right now. Look from here. This is like my hairbrush. So anyway, let's go to pound Swiss franc. So pound Swiss franc also not really convenient to me. Why? Because if I put it here, swing high, swing low. Let's see, this is our swing high and this is our swing low. Let's take a look over here. This is our order block. It doesn't give us a good risk reward, okay? So we can just forget pound Swiss franc. Let's go to pound yen right now. This is also the same, but you may still see opportunities if you picked up the hidden order block here, swing high, and this is the swing low, and here is the break of structure, and your order block is the last bullish candle before the breakout happened. So you still can get a chance around here to counter trend, or if you want to be safe, again, you just want to wait until the price reaching the order block, so you just can place an alert over here, and later on you can take profit over here. This is your take profit target, or actually this one, because this was the last breakout over here. Alright, so it's up to you. This is the first target, second target, but you gotta wait. But as for now, we can counter trend from here to reach this order block. Alright, so now let's go to pound New Zealand. This is an okay to me, but let's mark it anyway. Here is the swing high, this is the swing low, and here is the break of structure, and your order block is the last bearish candle before the breakout happened. It's over here. You may still have time here to counter trend if you want until it reach the buy order block. This is your take profit target if you want to do a counter trend. Wow, this week so many counter trend opportunities, but it's really up to you. If you want to be safe, you just wait until the price going to daily order block. All right, let's go to GU right now. GU also is not really wow, but if you see, to me this is a little sideways over here, so I can put this as a swing high and this is a swing low. You may want to argue with me about this. It's okay if you do not consider this a swing high, swing low, but to me it is. It's like a hidden. Why? Because this candle is closed lower than the previous one, and then this one closed higher, so this is like a swing high, swing low. And here is the break of structure, and our order block is the last bullish candle before the breakout happened. It's too close to counter trend for me, but I don't know if you see it on M5 or M15. If you want to sell, you want to wait until the price reaching the sell order block. All right, let's go to New Zealand Canadian. New Zealand Canadian is a little bit confusing, but last week it was really good. I sent you this alert. This is a swing high, this is a swing low, and here is the break of structure. and your order block is the last bullish candle before the breakout happened, and it was hit last Friday over here. I show it to you in another video. If you were trading this one and within the lower time frame, you could get 1 to 50 just from this New Zealand Canadian. I didn't take it myself, but I just want to give it to you. This is something already happened, and it was from the order block alerts. If some of you got it, for example, let's just make this different color. Okay, so here is the gray color, and let's go to M15 or M5, whatever, especially M1, it can give you more. So this is the daily order block. We are now on M15. Now take a look. Here is the break of structure, and here is the order block. This one, the last bullish candle before the breakout happened. Now, if you put at 50% of the order block, this is giving you 1 to 40 just from one trade. And basically you can enter several trades. You keep looking for break below, and then you keep taking sell from the top, and that's how you do it when the price come back to daily order block, and you just go directly to M15. Really, it can give you massive, like this one can give you 1 to 40 just from one pair. Okay, but as for right now, I don't see it really clear. Last week I could see it clear from here, and it was already worked. So we just forget New Zealand Canadian for this week. Okay, now let's go to New Zealand Swiss franc, and this is very clear. Let's mark it. This is a swing high, and here is the swing low, and this is the break of structure, and our order block is the last bullish candle before the breakout happened. Now there is possibility this price can go reach here, which is a sell order block. So basically you can go to lower time frame and keep buying from here until the price reach this order block. And again, like New Zealand Canadian, even only with 2 candles on daily from here last week, and even just 2 candles can give you 1 to 40. Now, I don't know how many candles it will take from this pair, New Zealand Swiss franc, getting to the sell order block. Well, maybe 1 to 50, I don't know. So, but still trade safely, okay? Because this is a counter trend. Later on, when the price reach the sell order block, you will start selling from here, and this is your take profit target, okay? As for now, if you buy, this order block is your take profit target. Now let's go to New Zealand yen, and this is also clear. This is the swing high, and here is the swing low, and this is the break of structure, and then our order block is the last bullish candle before the breakout happened. So you also still have time. Over here, this is still empty, so you can do counter trend. Oh my god, there are lots of counter trend right now, so you gotta be careful, okay? And do not trade every single thing that is tradable, even though it is tradable, but remember they are mostly counter trend right now. But really, if you know how to trade the order block, there are a lot of opportunities even if it is a counter trend. All right, so now let's go to New Zealand US dollar. This is also very clear. So here is the swing high, and here is the swing low, and here is the break of structure, and then our order block is the last bullish candle before the breakout happened. So you can also do a counter trend here, and your take profit target is this order block. If the price has reached this one, then you can start looking for sell opportunities, and your take profit target later will be this one. You obviously do not want to sell unless the price reaching at least closer to this order block. You do not want to start looking for selling for this particular pair. It will waste the time, and you will hit a lot of a stop loss. So if you want right now, you just want to keep buying for this pair and aim this order block. All right, and now this is US dollar Canadian. This is also clear. Let's mark it. This is the swing high, and here is the swing low. This is the break of structure, and our order block is the last bearish candle before the breakout happened. This is rather too close, but you don't know if you see it from M15 or M5. So here is the buy order block. I would prefer to just set an alert, and I will just looking for buy opportunities whenever the price come back here. Now let's continue with US dollar Swiss franc. This is sideways, but more to the bottom right now. So basically there is the order block around here. Let's put it a swing high, swing low over here, and here is the break of structure. It's close above. Look, it close above a little bit, but I'm not gonna take this as our order block, even though this is the breakout candle, because this is the wick is going out. So our order block is here, the last bearish candle before the breakout happened. So it's up to you if you want to keep selling and then reaching this area, but there is possibility the price could reach this one. This is a swing high, this is a swing low, and here is the break of structure, and our order block is the last bearish candle before the breakout happened. There is also possibilities the price can reach here. Okay, so not only this one. All right, now let's continue to the last one. It's US dollar yen. This is also rather confusing. If we take a look at all dollar, it looks like they are a bit confusing right now. So this is like rather sideways to me. Take a look. So I think I will just skip US dollar yen. And you see, you have quite a lot of tradable pairs when you take a look of all the pairs. So you can repeat again this video if you want, just to take a look which pairs that you want to trade, okay? But I see all US dollar. If you take a look, well, this one's still an okay, this one's still an okay, but US dollar yen and also Euro US dollar, it doesn't give me a good risk reward for now. So anyway, that is all the analysis for today, and I hope you find it useful and learn more about the order block trading. Alright, that is all for now. Thank you. Bye-bye.